When your package arrives, remove all parts and hardware from the packaging. Locate the user manual. Compare items received with the hardware contents on page 9 and the package contents on page 10 and 11 of the included user manual. Some steps of the assembly will be easier with a helper. Step 1. Install the tank brackets. Locate the tank brackets, part 5, and remove all bolts B and C from the hardware pack. Attach the tank brackets to the base plate using the smaller bolts, tightening with a wrench once installed. Insert one of the longer bolts into the nut welded on each tank bracket. Step 2. Attach the wheels. Remove all bolts A from the hardware pack. Turn the base plate upside down. Attach each wheel to a mounting plate using 4 bolts. You may find it easier to start with the 2 bolts closest to the base plate, tighten those with a wrench, then insert and tighten the 2 bolts at the top. Step 3. Load the battery. The electronic igniter uses a standard AA battery. Unscrew the red igniter button on the front of the control box, part 8. Insert your battery with the positive end facing out. Step 4. Assemble the lower frame. Remove 12 screws E from the hardware pack. Align the threaded eyelets near the foot end of the lower supports, part 3, with the eyelets at the corners of the base plate. Attach each lower support using 3 screws. Remove 8 more screws E from the hardware pack. Position the middle plate, part 10, between the tops of the supports and secure each corner using 2 screws. Step 5. Assemble the upper frame. Slide each of the 4 upper supports, part 15, onto a lower support. The V-shaped metal brace extending from the top of the lower support should fit snugly into the notches at the bottom of the upper support, holding the 2 pieces securely together. This may require precise positioning. Secure the supports using 2 screws per joint. Step 6. Install the emitter screen. Remove 8 screws E from the hardware pack. Position the emitter screen, part 13, between the upper supports and secure with 2 screws at each corner. Step 7. Install the control box. Remove 4 screws E from the hardware pack. Attach the control box to the bottom of the middle plate. Step 8. Install the glass flame tube. Place the black rubber ring, part 4, around the rim of the glass flame tube. This will be the lower end. Guide the upper end carefully into the center hole in the bottom of the emitter screen plate. This may require moderate pressure, but do not force the tube. Settle the lower end with the rubber ring into the circular cutout in the middle plate. Step 9. Install the reflector and guard brackets. Peel the protective film from the reflector, part 14. Remove the studs F, wing nuts G, and washers J from the hardware pack. Tighten the studs into the holes in the top of the emitter screen, then place a washer over the top threads of each stud. Lower the reflector onto the studs so that the reflector is square with the footprint of the heater. Secure the reflector with another washer and a wing nut on each stud. Locate the guard brackets K and remove 4 more screws E from the hardware pack. Attach a guard bracket to each side of the emitter screen with a screw. Leave the hardware loosely attached until step 10. Step 10. Install the protective guards. Locate the hooks along the edges of each protective guard, part 1. Insert the hooks into the oblong eyelets on the upper supports. Secure each protective guard by tightening the guard brackets installed in Step 9. Step 11. Install the base panels. Peel the protective film from the side panels, part 4, and back panel, part 9. Remove 12 screws E from the hardware pack. Attach each panel using 4 screws. Step 12. Install the door handle and door. Remove the protective film from the door panel, part 2. Take the 2 small screws D from the hardware pack. Locate the handle, part 16, and the brace with chain L. Place the handle on the outside of the door, aligned with the holes drilled in the door panel. Align the brace with the same holes on the inside of the door panel, and secure all the parts together using the 2 screws. Insert the tabs at the bottom of the door panel into the holes at the front of the base plate. Then attach the chain on the inside of the door brace to the hook on the front of the control box. Step 13. Fill the sandbox with sand or fine gravel. Assembly is now complete. If you have been working indoors, move the heater outside before proceeding. Remove the door panel and place a standard 20-pound propane cylinder on the base. Tighten the bracket bolts to secure the cylinder. Tighten the regulator onto the cylinder fitting. Be careful not to cross-thread the regulator. Open the cylinder shutoff valve. If this is the first time using the heater, stop and perform a leak check on all connection points. Consult the user manual for more information. To light the heater, open the shutoff valve on the cylinder, then depress the control knob and turn it counterclockwise to the pilot position. While still pressing the control knob, push the red igniter button. You should hear a low sparking sound. Look for the pilot flame through the glass tube. Once the pilot flame lights, turn the control knob counterclockwise to high or to your preferred flame level.